What's up guys, JohnOrigins here, today bringing you a Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. Playing some UU, got this battle off my stream, battling Coleman295. I'm not sure if you have a YouTube, so if you do in fact watch this video, can you tell me in the comment section below and I'll place your YouTube in there. I forgot to ask, and if I do stream and I see you in the stream, I'll ask you then as well. But got some UU, like I said, using a team which I think I've showcased once with the special offensive stealth rock and Mew and such. But his team is a very well built team. It's got that firewater grass core with a bit of Rhyperior, Raikou and Flygon in the middle of it. It's a scary team, and I'm hoping to do well against it. I know some things don't typically go my way sometimes, but we'll have to see. As we get into this matchup, I lead off with my Mew. He leads up with the solid as a Rhyperior. That's what this Mew is. Final form, go for the Psychic. And I kind of expected him to go for the Stealth Rocks, and that's why I stayed in. Mike, or Mystical, was very upset with this play of mine, but oh well, it didn't quite work out in my favour. But I do manage to live the hit. And I think here I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks, predicting him to either go for his own Stealth Rocks, predicting me to switch out, or then switching out again. You know, he ends up going into his Flygon, his Tony Flygon, and I don't want to lose my Mew yet. It could serve some useful purposes later on. And it turns out that Flygon is not Scarf, so that's really good information to know, because I do outspeed it with the U10. I was half sacking it, half wanted to find out if it was scarfed or not. I know because I'm max speed, I'll outspeed it if it's not scarfed. Turns out it's not scarfed, it's most likely banded, I assume. Yeah, I'm going to say banded if it's not really scarfed, that's what they usually run. As this Raikou comes in, I'm scared of the choice item, I'm scared of the Thunderbolt. But at the same time, I'm scared that he'll predict my thingy switch, my Crocodile switch, because that, you know, immune to electric. So I go into my Dusclops, it's kind of the middle way, it's my specially defensive ball. He ends up going for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting my Crocodile, so it worked out really well that I ended up going into my Dusclops. As I go for the Will-O-Wisp, I end up catching the Blastoise on the switch, which is really good for me, because I want residual damage on the Blastoise. It is a bulky Pokemon, most water types are bulky, take my Suicune for example. So that's what happened. I stayed here because I really didn't think he could do much to me. The Toxic was there, and I don't mind being Toxic. I think I have Rest on this thing. I might not. No, I don't think I will. I don't have Rest on two Pokemon on the same team. That'd be silly. But I stay in anyway, because I know he can't Rapid Spin away my Stealth Rocks, and I can, you know, get some Seismic Toss damage on. I do predict him to switch out there, and that's why I went for the Will-O-Wisp. It didn't work out for me. I really wanted it to work out for me, but because, you know, I'm specially defensive, I'm going to beat him in this race to kill him. But, you know, it doesn't work out in the end. He can bring in Victini. As I stay in again, I really feel like I'm overstaying my welcome here with the Dusclops. It's kind of a bad series of plays for me. The toxic damage is racking up. And then I make a somewhat questionable play. I end up sacrificing the Mew. I might have been better off sacrificing the Dusclops, but I'm not sure how it would affect the overall outcome of the battle. But anyway, I let my Mew die. Not my final form yet is dead. I just go to my Suicune and hope to kill off the Victini with a Scalda and try and get some damage on whatever comes in if it does want to switch out. He ends up going into the Raikou, and I know a Skull couldn't do a lot of damage, and then I can try and work on from there. I'm not sure what move he's going to go for, but I figured why not just go into my Cyclops, my Dusclops, to die as Deathfall. I could have ended up predicting the Thunderbolt, because it was kind of obvious at that turn he was going to go for the Thunderbolt, predicting me to stay in, predicting the Hidden Power Ice, but nah, doesn't work out like that. But I do get this free switch into my Crocodile. I can go for the Earthquake, try and take out the Raikou. I end up taking out the Blastoise in the process. That's my door open there, you might have heard that. I don't care, gonna continue on. Don't want to shut that door now. I'm in a roll, man, in the swing of things. He brings in his Victini, which confirms to me that it's most likely a Scarf Pokemon. So I'm going to switch out of there, not wanting to die yet. I'm going to go into my Suicune, who is best suited to take on this Victini. I didn't really have any issue with going into Suicune. He could have gone for the Bolt Strike, but I am with my Crocodile, so it would have been very risky to do that, and I could have got up to +2. Even though it wouldn't matter, he did have a Flygon, which I didn't know why he didn't go into that, because surely that would have been more beneficial. Go into the Flygon to take the hit and, you know, do that stuff, because I don't think his Flygon's dead yet. I know it's only been hit by a U-turn, so that's a thing, but it rings in the Raikou, and I'm certain this time he's not going to go for the Thunderbolt, so I stay in, and I'm going to go for the Skull, take him out. He goes for the Aura Sphere, so I assume he's Rash Nature and stuff, which is all fun and dandy. I take out the Raikou with the help of the burn, which matters a little bit, but you know, I do have a Scarfed Crocodile in the background ready to take that thing out. As he brings in the Flygon now to kill me, like I said, I think he should have brought it in earlier, but he chose not to. I do have my Mienshao though, and because I know that he's not Scarfed, my Mienshao will outspeed, and I can go for the high jump kick and take out the Flygon, which is good for me. And here comes the biggest threat and biggest destruction to my team at all. At this point in time, you may notice that my Dusclops is dead, and my Mew is dead, and my Suicune is dead, so I have nothing to take a close combat from a Virizion, and my Crocodile cannot kill it because it doesn't have the moves to do so. It doesn't have superpower, so it can't do that. So yeah, it's a pretty bad situation. I have nothing on my team that will outspeed except for that Crocodile. All I can really hope for is that I get it down to -2 with 2 close combats by sacking my other 2 guys, and then hope for the love of God that he chooses to be a nice guy and doesn't switch out and lets his Virizion die to a Earthquake 1 is at -2, and then I can just kill off his Valperia with the Earthquake at +1. Yeah, you know, he could do that. He could be a nice guy and do that and really help me win the game, but he makes the good play, the better play, switch down into his solid as a rock, and it just dies thanks to crit. Yay! Anyway, I lose, and that's unfortunate. The Virizion takes me out, and that's the game, people. I lose Narrow-1-0. Pretty good game against Coleman295. If you enjoyed this battle, leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. I have been JohnOrigins, singing like a champ because of that solid as a rock. Yeah, but I'm out. Bye. Peace. Yeah, whatever I say is my outro.